Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the 1. Sohan outside. Castle, the open look. Rebounded by Ingram. Here's Toronto with the ball. And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Pass to Castle from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at San Antonio. Knocked out of that top 3. Moving down to the 4th spot.
I think for Toronto, they've been on a roll. Victorious in their last 5 outings. Really showing up their #1 seed status.
And it's Fox missing.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
MP, that was good.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Vassell. Following the 3-point basket by Toronto. Pass to Castle to stop the drought. Pure from 3-point range.
And how's that for a response? Castle coming back with the revenge 3.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 21.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Castle, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the 3-point basket by Toronto. Fox, soft touch off the glass.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
From deep, MP, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Let's go with a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Vassell outside. Back to Castle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Pass to MP. Here's the three. Nails it from three. MP's got 36 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Fox. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And here's MP from outside. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Raptors delivering the blowout. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the...
Toronto. Ingram's checked in for Abaji. MP comes in for Dick. And quickly subbed in for Shed. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Waters. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Olynyk passes to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle against MP. Puts up a three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Launches it. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 39.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Olynyk. Fires the three. Castle misses. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with a triple. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self-alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Here's Castle. Quickly with a rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Castle. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Your Castle has been outstanding here, giving the defense more than they can handle.
And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 54 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the middle. Here's Cornette. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Lets the three fly. Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
That one's good for 2.
Wow. They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's MP. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
29 seconds left to play in the half. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got 5 assists tonight.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
MP against Castle. Olynyk with a screen on MP. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Raptors. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league. And obviously no player wants to find himself on this list.
Yeah, but it's inevitable. Over the course of a long season, there are going to be injuries.
Yeah, you learn a lot about your team's character when they're short-handed.
Short-handed, kind of like this bit right here. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Spurs.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you and stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Barnes. No points yet. So on the floor for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Down low. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Here's Castle. And he jams it after taking the nice speed on the run.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Stolen by Quickly. Pass to MP. The 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Castle outside. For 3, Vassell. Knocks it down from distance. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
Inside. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Guys?
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And got it! Another basket! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another three.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Castle. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And it's good! He hits another one!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Fires from 14. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
From deep, MP. Another bucket! Wow!
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Here's Castle. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Drains the triple.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Fox outside. With 4 on the clock. No good on the shot.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass.
Switch here. MP's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Olynyk. Castle comes in for Waters. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Fox outside. San Antonio again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
We've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Battle in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
The 3 from Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Fox for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night. MP against Fox. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Castle for 3. Fires in the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, got that one up quick.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Outside Wembanyama. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Wembanyama, screen on MP. Pass to Fox. There's the three. Tries again. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Sohan, right side. Fox outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. Lobo, he's checked in for Toronto.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
He buries it from 3.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
San Antonio again can't hit.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word WIZARDS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately.
And fans, don't forget to come back for the upcoming Power Back. All attendees will receive complimentary Wizards golf towels.
And Wizards Day. We hope to see you at our...
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. Luka Johnson He's just not quite in the running at this point. And while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And the crop of young talent coming into the league this year, especially this group, has painted a very bright picture for the future of the NBA.
Well, a number of these guys have exceeded expectations in one way or another. Their futures are incredibly bright.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Cullen is out there with Johnson. Then it's Alexander Saw. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Back to Whitmore. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Johnson, the pass to Saw. Middleton with a screen for Saw. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Ingram. The 9-foot shot. Misses off the left iron.
And that's a blown opportunity in close. He'd sure like to have that one back.
Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Good on the triple.
MP has an innate ability to just pull up and knock them down. Very impressive for a developing player.
And Sarr throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Drills it from outside.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
McCollum finds Johnson to end the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Welcome to the floor, your Wizards High Squad.
So for the Wizards, Corey Kispert's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Koulibaly in for Johnson. And here's MP for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3-point field goal.
MP's got 30.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
McCollum with the bounce pass for 3. Middleton comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to McCollum. Nice ball movement by Washington. Fires the 3. A rebound by Battle. And so, MP will bring it up for Toronto. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
And so it's Washington with it, following the 3-pointer by MP. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. This one for three. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
McCollum outside. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided...
We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Chris Middleton's checked in for Gill. Cam Whitmore comes in for Corey Kispert. Johnson is checked in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carlton Carrington. They've got McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Johnson, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Coulibaly. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Whitmore. And that's now 7 points for Johnson. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Whitmore. McCollum against Quickly. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
The 3 from MP, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Johnson, a wide open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Johnson outside. Back to McCollum. Here's Whitmore. 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Washington. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Barnes.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Johnson surveying the floor. 4 seconds left, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
MB getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. Back right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Toronto Raptors.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Jim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
Wow, I just love how McCollum responded with that 3 of his own, showing you what a competitive player he is. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Sarr finds Johnson. Oh, good on the 3. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back over to you, Kevin.
I can only imagine what it's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Shoots the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Johnson outside. To stop the run, drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Middleton outside. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Sarr. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Johnson outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
The 3 from MP. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
This is what Coach and Johnson's teammates want to see. The rookie continuing
to find shots tonight.
And here's MP for three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Song. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
The three from MP connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And Johnson with the stop.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
MP outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors able to put on a And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no...
Checked in for Gilmore. MP's checked in for Toronto. Carlton Carrington is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to Carrington. And here's McCollum. Kispert wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the basket by MP.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Koulibaly. And Middleton now atop the key. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Looking to end the run. Nice jump shot. Good.
When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
And here's MP for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
3-point field goal.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It doesn't go for him.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. And it's McCollum off the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. Guys, they have played so well this season, pretty much any given night. They've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And a wide open look for McCollum. No good with the triple. MP looking around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. MP, and that one, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Middleton with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just